Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English Smartly. I'm so happy you're here to learn English with me today. In this video, we're going to be exploring an inspiring story about finding what's lost and the power of kindness. And I think you'll find it really helpful. So let's get started. The sun was not up yet, but Thomas, a young boy, woke up. He lived in a small room above a bakery. He could smell something sweet. It was the smell of cinnamon. The smell came from downstairs. Thomas liked the smell. It meant the day was starting at the bakery. The bakery was called the Sweet Song Bakery. Thomas got dressed fast. He went down the steps. He saw Mrs. Willowbrook. She was old and kind. She owned the bakery. She was making bread. Her hands were strong. "Good morning, Thomas," she said. She smiled at him. Her face had many lines. Her eyes were bright. "Ready for today?" "Good morning, Mrs. Willowbrook," Thomas said. "Yes, I am ready." Thomas started his work. He cleaned the floor. He got the things ready for baking. He helped Mrs. Willowbrook make the bread. She taught him many things about baking. She showed him how to mix the flour. She told him when the bread was ready to go in the oven. She helped him make nice shapes with the dough. Mrs. Willowbrook's bakery was known in the village. The village was called Meadowbrook. Everyone liked her bread and cakes. They also liked her pies. But the bakery was most famous for the sweet song bread. This was a special bread. Mrs. Willowbrook got the recipe from her grandma. The bread had a secret thing in it. It was special honey. The honey made the bread taste very good. As they worked, Mrs. Willowbrook often made a soft sound. It was like a little song. Thomas liked to hear it. It made him feel happy and calm. Sometimes he asked her about the song. She would just smile and say, "It's just a little song, Thomas. A song from long ago." The bakery opened at 7 o'clock in the morning. Soon people started coming in. There was Mr. Abernathy. He was an old man. He lived near the bakery. He was not very happy most of the time. He always bought bread. He did not say many words. There was Mrs. Peterson. She was a teacher. She bought cookies for her students. Many other people came to buy things from the bakery. They liked to start their day with something tasty from the Sweet Song Bakery. Thomas helped Mrs. Willowbrook give the food to the people. He smiled at them. He wrapped their bread and cakes carefully. He said thank you when they paid. He liked talking to the people. He learned about the village and the people who lived there. The smell of baking bread made everyone feel good. The bakery was a warm and happy place. Thomas was happy to work there with Mrs. Willowbrook. He felt like he was learning something important. He liked to see the smiles on people's faces when they tasted the sweet treats. The days were often busy in the bakery. Thomas learned to work quickly and carefully. Mrs. Willowbrook was patient with him. She always had time to show him the right way to do things. She told him that baking was not just about following a recipe. It was also about feeling the dough and knowing when it was just right. Thomas also learned about the different kinds of bread. There was white bread and brown bread. There was rye bread and oat bread. Each one had a different taste and a different way of being made. Mrs. Willowbrook knew all the secrets. Sometimes, when the bakery was not too busy, Mrs. Willowbrook would tell Thomas stories. She told him about her life when she was young. She told him about her grandma who gave her the special recipes. Thomas liked these stories. They made him feel connected to the past. He also learned that Mrs. Willowbrook had a love for music. Besides humming, she sometimes talked about songs she knew a long time ago. She said music could make people feel many things, happy, sad, or calm. Thomas thought that was interesting. The bakery was more than just a place to work. It felt like a home to Thomas. He spent most of his days there. He ate his meals there. He slept in the small room upstairs. Mrs. Willowbrook treated him like family. He was grateful for the chance to learn from her. He knew that being a baker was a good job. People always needed food, and they always liked something sweet. He hoped that one day he could be as good a baker as Mrs. Willowbrook. He wanted to make people happy with his baking, just like she did. The smell of cinnamon was always in the air. It was the smell of home and happiness for Thomas. Each day at the Sweet Song Bakery was a new chance to learn and to make the village of Meadowbrook a little bit sweeter. Chapter 2. A Sad Woman Comes to the Bakery. One afternoon the sun was shining. Thomas was cleaning the counter in the bakery. The door opened and a young woman walked in. She looked tired. She also looked very sad. She had long brown hair. She carried a bag made of old leather. "Hello," she said. Her voice was soft. "Do you know anything about a music thing that was lost?" Thomas looked at her. He was surprised. "A music thing that was lost? No, I don't think so. What kind of music thing?" "It is a violin," she said. Her voice sounded like she might cry. "It is a very old and special violin. I lost it yesterday on the road to Meadowbrook." Mrs. Willowbrook had been putting cakes on a shelf. She heard the woman. She came to talk to her. "A violin, you say? Oh, that is too bad. What does it look like?" The young woman told them about her violin. It was made of dark wood. It had a beautiful picture carved on the back. The picture was of flowers. The violin was very important to her. It was from her family. It was the thing she liked best in the world. "My name is Elara," she said. "I travel and play music. I was coming to Meadowbrook to play music at the village fair next week. But now, I cannot play without my violin. I don't know what to do." Mrs. Willowbrook looked at Elara. She felt sorry for her. "Oh dear," she said. "We have not heard about a lost violin. But we will look for it. What sound does the violin make?" Elara smiled a little. But it was a sad smile. "It makes a very nice sound. A clear sound, like a sweet song." Thomas thought about the little song Mrs. Willowbrook often hummed. He wondered if there was a link. Maybe the violin played that song. "Maybe," Mrs. Willowbrook said slowly. "Maybe you can put up papers around the village? Tell people about your violin. Say that you lost it. Maybe someone found it and does not know who it belongs to." Elara nodded her head. "That is a good idea. Thank you." Mrs. Willowbrook smiled at Elara. She gave her a piece of sweet song bread. "Here," she said. "Eat this. It will make you feel a little better." Elara took the bread. She said thank you. She ate some. Her face looked a little happier. "This is very good," she said. "What makes it taste so good?" "That is a secret," Mrs. Willowbrook said, and made a little smile. After Elara left, Thomas asked Mrs. Willowbrook, "Do you think she will find her violin?" "I hope so," Mrs. Willowbrook said. "It is very bad to lose something you love so much." Chapter 3. The Grumpy Man Next Door. The next day, Elara made papers about her lost violin. The papers had words and a picture of the violin. She said she would give money to anyone who found it. She put the papers all over the village. Thomas helped her. They put papers on the bakery window and on the board in the village. Days went by. There was no news about the violin. Elara was very sad. She sat on a seat in the village square. She looked down at the ground. She looked like she had lost all hope. Thomas felt bad for her. He tried to make her happy. He gave her sweet song bread. He told her silly stories. But nothing made her smile for long. One afternoon, Thomas was walking home from the bakery. He was thinking about Elara. He saw Mr. Abernathy. Mr. Abernathy was sitting on his porch. Mr. Abernathy was an old man who lived near the bakery. He was always grumpy. He did not like to talk to people. But Thomas decided to try. "Good afternoon, Mr. Abernathy," Thomas said. Mr. Abernathy just made a noise. It was not a friendly noise. "Have you seen the papers about the lost violin?" Thomas asked. Mr. Abernathy looked angry. A violin? Why would I see a violin? It belongs to a young music player named Elara, Thomas said. She lost it on the way to Meadowbrook. She is very sad. Mr. Abernathy made another grumbling sound. Well, Thomas said, I just wanted to ask. Have a good day, Mr. Abernathy. As Thomas walked away, he thought he heard Mr. Abernathy making a soft sound. It was like he was humming a little song. The song sounded old and sad. Thomas stopped and turned around. Mr. Abernathy, he said, Did you find a violin? Mr. Abernathy looked at him with angry eyes. No, I did not find any violin. Now go away and leave me alone. Thomas was not sure what to do, but Mr. Abernathy looked very cross. So, Thomas went away. But he thought that maybe Mr. Abernathy knew something about the lost violin. Chapter 4. A Secret Room Full of Music. That night, Thomas told Mrs. Willowbrook about talking to Mr. Abernathy. Mrs. Willowbrook listened carefully. That is interesting, she said. Mr. Abernathy used to play music, you know. He played the violin in the village music group many years ago. Really? Thomas said. He was very surprised. I did not know that. Yes, Mrs. Willowbrook said. He was very good at it. But something happened, and he stopped playing. He did not want to talk to people anymore. Do you think he found Elara's violin? Thomas asked. I don't know, Mrs. Willowbrook said. But maybe we should try to find out more. The next day, Thomas decided to go see Mr. Abernathy again. He took him some sweet song bread that was just baked. Good morning, Mr. Abernathy, Thomas said. He held out the bread. I brought you some bread from the bakery. Mr. Abernathy looked at the bread. He looked at Thomas. He looked like he did not trust him. What do you want? He asked. Nothing, Thomas said. I just wanted to be nice. And I thought you might like some bread. Mr. Abernathy waited a moment. Then he took the bread. Thank you, he said quietly. You're welcome, Thomas said. Mr. Abernathy, I was wondering. Mrs. Willowbrook told me that you used to play the violin. Mr. Abernathy's face became dark. Who told you that? He asked, his voice loud. Mrs. Willowbrook told me, Thomas said. She said you were very good. Mr. Abernathy sighed. That was a long time ago, he said. I don't play any more. Why not? Thomas asked softly. Mr. Abernathy looked away. It is a long story, he said. A sad story. I am a good listener, Thomas said. Mr. Abernathy thought for a moment. Then he said, Come inside. I will tell you. Thomas went into Mr. Abernathy's small house. The house was full of things. It was dark and dusty. There were books and papers everywhere. Mr. Abernathy took Thomas to a room at the back of the house. The room was full of music things. There were violins, guitars, and flutes. There were also drums. Thomas had never seen so many music things in one place. This is my music room, Mr. Abernathy said. I have not been in here for many years. Thomas looked around. He saw a case in the corner. It looked like a violin case. He went to it and opened it. Inside was Elara's violin. Chapter 5. The Lost Song and a Sad Secret. Thomas was very surprised. Mr. Abernathy, he said, this is Elara's violin. Why do you have it here? Mr. Abernathy looked down. He looked ashamed. I found it on the road, he said softly. I was walking, and I saw it on the ground. I picked it up. But why didn't you give it back? Thomas asked. Mr. Abernathy sighed. I don't know, he said. I think I wanted to play it again. It has been so long since I made music. I missed it. But Elara is very sad, Thomas said. She needs her violin to play at the village party. Mr. Abernathy looked even more ashamed. I know, he said. I saw her papers. I felt very bad. Then why didn't you give it back? Thomas asked. Mr. Abernathy waited a moment. Then he said, because I also found this. He opened a drawer. He took out a piece of paper. It looked very old. What is it? Thomas asked. It is music, Mr. Abernathy said. A very old song. It was lost a long time ago. It is called the Meadowbrook song. The Meadowbrook song? Thomas said. I have never heard of it. It used to be very famous, Mr. Abernathy said. It was the song of our village. Everyone knew it. Everyone liked it. But it was lost many years ago when the village hall burned down. The music was lost in the fire. Mr. Abernathy said that his grandpa wrote the song. His grandpa gave it to his father. His father gave it to him. But Mr. Abernathy never shared it. Why not? Thomas asked. Because, Mr. Abernathy said, his voice shaking, I stole it. Thomas was shocked. You stole it, he said. Who did you steal it from? From the village, Mr. Abernathy said. From all the people of Meadowbrook. The fire, it was not an accident. It was me. It was my fault. Mr. Abernathy told Thomas that when he was young, he wanted to be a famous music player. He took the song so he could play it for everyone and become famous. But he did not tell anyone it was his grandpa's song. He felt very bad about this later. He felt he did not deserve to play the music. I made everything bad, Mr. Abernathy said. Tears came to his eyes. I made my family and the village feel shame. I stopped playing music. I stayed in my house. I did not feel like I should live anymore. Chapter 6. Saying Sorry and Starting Again. Thomas felt very sorry for Mr. Abernathy. He could see that the old man was truly sad for what he had done. Mr. Abernathy, Thomas said softly, you made a mistake. But you can make it right. You can give the song back to the village. You can give Elara her violin. You can play music again. Mr. Abernathy looked at Thomas. He did not believe him. Do you really think so? He asked. Yes, Thomas said. I do. It will not be easy, but you can do it. Thomas helped Mr. Abernathy clean his music room. They put the music things in order. Thomas helped him tune the violin. The next day, Thomas and Mr. Abernathy went to see Mrs. Willowbrook. They told her everything. Mrs. Willowbrook listened carefully. When they were done, she smiled. Mr. Abernathy, she said, I know you made a bad choice. But I also know that you are a good person. I say it is okay. And I think the people of Meadowbrook will say it is okay too. Mr. Abernathy started to cry again. Thank you, he said. Thank you, Mrs. Willowbrook. I do not deserve your kindness. Nonsense, Mrs. Willowbrook said. Everyone makes mistakes. Now let's see how we can fix this. Mrs. Willowbrook said that they should give the song back to the village at the fair. Mr. Abernathy could play it on Elara's violin. Mr. Abernathy was not sure. I don't know if I can, he said. I have not played for so long, and I am scared of what people will say. I will help you, Elara said. I will play with you. We will play the Meadowbrook song together. Chapter 7. The sweet song comes back. The day of the village fair came. The village was full of people. There was music and laughing. The air smelled of good food and sweet song bread. Thomas and Mrs. Willowbrook helped Mr. Abernathy get ready. They put nice clothes on him. They helped him make sure Elara's violin sounded right. Elara was also a little scared. She had practiced with Mr. Abernathy for many days. But she still worried. At last, it was time for them to go on the stage. Many people were watching. Mr. Abernathy looked very pale. Thomas smiled at him. You can do it, Mr. Abernathy, he said. We believe in you. Mr. Abernathy took a deep breath. He walked onto the stage. Everyone became quiet. Mr. Abernathy looked at the people. Some looked curious. Some looked like they did not trust him. A few old people smiled. Mr. Abernathy put the violin under his chin and started to play. The music was very beautiful. It was a soft and gentle song. It filled the air. It was the Meadowbrook song. As Mr. Abernathy played, people started to move to the music. Some started to sing the words. Tears came to the eyes of the old people. They remembered the song from when they were young. Elara started to play her violin too. Their music sounded very good together. It was a special moment. When the song ended, everyone clapped very loudly. They cheered. They ran to the stage to say well done to Mr. Abernathy. Mr. Abernathy smiled. He had not smiled like that for many years. He felt happy and peaceful. The people of Meadowbrook said it was okay. They were happy he played the song. They gave him another chance. Chapter 8, The Best Song of All. After the music, Elara thanked Mr. Abernathy for playing with her. "You are a very good music player," she said. "You made the Meadowbrook song live again." "Thank you," Mr. Abernathy said. "But you helped me play again." And Thomas and Mrs. Willowbrook helped too. Elara smiled. "We are all friends now," she said. "We are all part of the same sweet song." Mr. Abernathy decided to teach music again. He taught Thomas how to play music things. He taught Elara how to play other music things. The Sweet Song Bakery became a place where people came to hear music. They ate Mrs. Willowbrook's good food and listened to the songs. Thomas kept working at the bakery. He learned more about baking. He even tried making new things. One day he made a new kind of bread. He called it the friendship bread. It had special things in it. It tasted very good. Mrs. Willowbrook smiled. "You did it, Thomas," she said. "You made your own sweet song." Thomas smiled back. He knew he was happy in Meadowbrook. He was a baker, a music lover, and a friend. He was part of the sweet song of the village. Thank you so much for watching and for dedicating your time to improving your English. Remember, every small step counts. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and you'll reach your English learning goals. Until next time, keep shining.